get 5 free. Echo share first goal through Lucas Paqueta. And as a matter of fact, an incredible goal. Say, Otana TV FA game Nibia. You give the flowers to our Rantier friends Lucas Paqueta. No Bonabasu said the technique and the eye for goal vision na unya at that position. No, who said goalkeeper off his line on go for that bullet a bit when results. So sometimes, as some see unless you are somebody who want to do positive criticism or you critique, you look beyond positive to draw out the negatives to speak about. And yes, everybody will be talking positive about Chelsea. But those of us who watch the game from minute 1 till the 90th minute, I think that, say, we a Chelsea supporter and now we a student of the game, you might go back and believe it. Obi can say Chelsea a good goalkeeper away from competing. You might go back and revisit Sir Adiano. Look, I have 5-1. And it's addressing negative about game. We are Obi or teacher might say, ni person see there up a negative too much. But on the day where Chelsea played against opponent who consider such a goal, remember back Emenya results Chelsea match and get a defeat. On the day, overbought against a stiffer opposition or show back one defensively to say Arsenal. Defensively, or have very solid and difficult to breaking a line at the ball at Tenemuno. I didn't see Andra and Chelsea lose so much. The best ABN commitment ever drawn. Goalkeeper, club, say, yeah, but it say the team are the champions of the world. When you are playing and it get to stages of this nature, you should not be considering goals of this nature. I think that also on one case, go back into the drawing board, look into game. No one saying who saying he's somebody who have come under a lot of scrutiny and criticism. And they are urging in tier or that's Chelsea #1 club World Cup. And he need to reproduce some performances now according to the American. If only he want to maintain his spot as the #1 for Chelsea, if only he want to help Chelsea to compete and compete very well. Robert Sanchez need to improve the game. Credit goes to Lucas Paqueta, but I think that the goalkeeper's position is something a questionable. He himself need to look up to. I saw at a point in time my camera capture now on one case how through the scoreboard, the replay, and he got to understand that the position was very poor. In the game, he made an amends. In the second half, there was a ball of that nature. Or move a step backwards, 80 minutes, that reflection. And I think that the chances will learn from that mistake now. And say, bookmakers now, DIABY say, or not a problem to Chelsea, almost Sassasa, wrong, just like he did at the Club World Cup. Aside that, the positives in the game. Sometimes something need to happen. Now, ABOU and so after home abajinidi. Normally, Andrew line up now a buyer, now Estevao William and starters no. Kupama pick and knock, our warm up. Then you're substituting on Eddie Estevao William Abishin. The major debut as a starter. We didn't care about Premier League game Eddie Amateurs, but one starting. But the debut game are all a full starting. He wrap up with an assist and then MVP. And Anopaluta and the story, she worked out today and said the youngest Chelsea player to assist in the Premier League, 18 years, 120 days, Estevao William. I didn't know production. He didn't come on. I think that guy in an incredible gamer. I say you're born about football. And until sometimes I me them who can be any ya table any yen central for a drew baby. Me what problem am I a jumaya kweku abrofono and near be a yo krum hebiano. Baboyebi. But how we criticize ours. Yamaya negatives ne adults will be I think that we have a role to play when it comes to getting our football back into maybe a United per se. Oh, be a new bit my convincing say and Rabo and I and Estevao William and the man of the match. He had a great game, no doubt about that. He played so well, no doubt about that. But me say, could be a new bit my convincing me say this boy is the man of the match. A media hype and then near maybe our air course will run him. Let's try to make sure say Yabamana feeling himself Ewo Premier League in me, and the MVP in the man.
But you know that
he's a young boy. You look at his age.
I know minimum.
Any impact unya.
Sometimes no. Football na ye bono. You adibi wo to say ratings in a page. I was no your assist.
Or your assist.
Or short on target near the others.
Of course.
And on a day no so now they know your discipline.
Oh the back. I agree with you.
Be left no.
João Pedro scored.
Yeah.
Or you 2 assists.
Yeah.
In terms of on also short no Obubobi. In the same game, there is a midfielder who had about 2 shots. Or say go. And then defensively, goal scoring opportunities or clear or line so Moises Caicedo. These are deciding moments in the game. It is also behind a 1 assist. There is someone who scored and provided 2 assists. Say the goal and they can. There is a midfielder on your offensive. He's a defensive midfielder who scored at the same time. On the crowd, no say when the game number 100, 2 goal scoring opportunity. Back on line, so another one. Ya boy, or sign and no one speaks for him. It gives him add up. That's what I'm saying. Say I am not saying say Estevao William ain't deserve, but I think that there were some players on the field of player. No, we deserve more than. But PR is very important when it comes to everything that we do. If we are so fairness has never existed. A true baby, you need to look into trend na aircon. You follow the trend na ako. Said you sit here, and I think that Kofona Umuyi MVP. With all due respect to them, Omo who trend and aura na aba. Let's do something for him to integrate him properly into the Premier League. Why are there young fan flowers and from near one about so hoping say games are how do aka away anymore. Obetimasa flourish. No one Chelsea even performances that goes beyond the ordinary and run. It was a good game for Chelsea, conceding the first goal, coming back, conceding the second and VAR ruling out, and then in a space of 45 minutes, in first half, no, my team has 3 goals against Club and Friends of West Ham United. Then second half, adding to making it 5. Adia a year positive. I want to say, 5 goals now. We saw it from 5 different scorers, and that is a sign of a good team. Good team, a team. So one player when he done, so say, we never hear Jumane de Amao, and Timmy Uncle. Another player find a way to get the results. Like Obama said, it is only one player who is scoring. They are a player and anti-mention, and they are the case or how can celebrate team. So when you see a team having multiple scorers, so when you have 5 goals in the game, not 5 different players, and I said, I think that reference Enzo Maresca will be a proud manager. And going forward, we want to build upon Adriana Oye and Endrano in order to get more of these in the subsequent games. Aka Edin and for more Caicedo, Luther every year in his first game, whoever watched him played for Chelsea, it was against the same West Ham United. Not a horrible. The narration, the discussion, the talking point out there, £150 million player on. So sometimes it is good to prove a point from where you got it wrong. In playing his 100 PL games, a Drew baby here saw back into the party. He came up against the same opposition, same venue, and were producing magnificent performance. So I think that Akwadana said 2 years down the line, story no, and yet the same beam. He's learned on the job, he's improved, and every passing day or tries to obey more than the obetimi. God's timing is always perfect. This is the message for our friends. Moises Caicedo after say we are Jumane kama Indian 100 goals. In those periods, success when you downfalls and in the Abama a period we am and a conference league about a period we am and a Champions League qualification about a period we am and a club World Cup about and he is a second deputy captain. Our period we am for club by FSH Chelsea. I think that Caicedo also deserves some sort of mention and upon we are. I will say so like I was saying, say production ever boam with Chelsea for no infinity a copy or money kweku. So interesting. Show rating. 5 players are on Chelsea team from infinity a copy my name Andra. And we coach who we are, it speaks for you. Moises Caicedo 8.1. Fernandez 7.6, Estevao William 8.0, then João Pedro 9.1, and then Pedro Neto 7.5. Omunyi now so green. So we coach now who say we team no if you a copy with him in a single game. Among these performances, I think that it is a performance that the manager will have to build upon, not on the opponent. Yes, you will look at the opposition, but you cannot take any credit away from Klaba, your friend said Chelsea. But for Graham Potter, there, I think that image we are at that screen is here about David Sullivan and then the wife. No, time a game in the year 3-1. How are not Omuluki or the presidential box? No, should tell you one thing. Say, open your friend say Graham Potter. In future, no, a bleak. In 2 games, no one coincided 8 goals. Because first match, Sunderland sent 3. And Andra, Wababeji 5. So 8 goals in 2 matches. Already 0 point minus 7. Yanko Bibia. I feel that I bet it's negative now, so about positive. Ochama and also president at the Sorono of performance now, Debana. Oh, be first manager in the books season. We ever consider say make my palm and a Juman bed. At the amount opinion, a friend said, Graham Potter. We're moving from a honor, Yedi and Komoka cry away and Nimun. Maybe share and then 1 match, depending on the time. Now, Ebeka, but I think that Harry Kane, here about somebody. Kane, a move free Premier League, you know.